Good afternoon. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Before the House of Reps today are several applications for the creation.
Remember, you have 3 minutes.
Yes, for the creation of local government. And amongst that is that application from Honorable Shinkafi, which is asking for the creation of Moriki local government in Zamfara State. My assignment here today is to just talk about the creation of local governments and the procedure that is constitutionally provided. I'll quickly go to the fact that the guarantee or the establishment of local government is guaranteed by Section 7 of the 1999 Constitution, and that specifically Section 8 sub 3 talks about the role of the state, that is the state level. Creation of a local government has to do with 2 levels. One is at the state level, and the second is at the national level. At the state level, we have Section 8 sub 3 and 5, which stipulates about 4 steps, starting with the request, the referendum, the approval of referendum by the council, and then the final approval by the House of Assembly. The second step is the fact that there is a presentation to the National Assembly, which is also approved by the National Assembly. Now, unless the National Assembly approves the creation as presented by the State House of Assembly, a state-created local government becomes inchoate, that is, it is incomplete, and it cannot function until and unless it is so designated as a new local government in the Constitution. And so, it is advised, you will have several experiences of state local government creations that the courts have pronounced to be inchoate. One of those is the creation of local government in 2002 by Lagos State. We've talked about the power of the state, the power of the executive. Now, usually you discover that upon the creation of a local government, there is usually a problem of financing by the federal government. And as it was in the case of Lagos State against the Attorney General of Lagos State against the Attorney General of Federation, we discovered that the president, then President was Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, declined and of course withheld the funds of Lagos State and some other states. Of those states, 2 of those states who had also created their own local government decided to withdraw and reverted to the status of local government as contained in the Constitution. Now, the essence of this paper is to just give a guide that in the creation of local governments, it's expected that the provisions of the Constitution, particularly Section 8, 7, 8, sub 3, 5, 6, and 7, should be complied with. Now, we have some proposals here in this paper, and that is the fact that the power given to the National Assembly to amend the Constitution to reflect a presentation by state legislature ought to be amended to give the National Assembly a timeline within which to respond to any request by the State Assembly. It is not right that provision is open and open-ended. It gives the National Assembly unfettered powers to keep a created local government, which has been done in accordance with the law, perpetually down. And that's our suggestion, which is that there should be an amendment to the provision of Section 8 sub 5 and sub 7 to the extent that the timeline should be imposed on the National Assembly to respond to the creation of a local government. Thank you.